This is the news on PBCJ. I am Simone Absalom. Responding to protests about some aspects of the amended Road Traffic Act, Transport Minister Robert Montague insists that there are miscommunications among transport operators and owners. He says those who believe that they are being targeted by the state with the new amendments should know that the amendments are not applicable only to taxi drivers. Minister Montague told the Jamaica Observer, quote, "They apply to motorists who, and I must emphasize, who have been caught breaching the law by an electronic device. So if a policeman sees you speeding and gives you a ticket, the owner is not liable. It is the driver. However, if you are caught braking a stoplight and there is an electronic device there and it catches the vehicle, the owner in that case becomes liable because the electronic device cannot, because of privacy reasons, be tuned to take a picture of the driver. It takes a picture of the license plate and therefore the ticket has to be issued to the owner of the motor vehicle." End quote. Transport operators demonstrated in Kingston and St. Andrew, St. Catherine, Manchester and St. Thomas on Monday and again yesterday. Amendments to the Road Traffic Act were approved in the lower house last week Tuesday and are to be debated in the Senate to carry heavy fines for traffic breaches. Meanwhile, personnel from the Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch Tuesday arrested 2 taxi operators who each have over 700 outstanding traffic tickets. The police say one driver has 772 tickets and the other has 751 tickets. They say both drivers will face the court this week. The police want lawmakers to amend the so-called anti-gang legislation to give them the power to detain suspected gang members for up to 14 days without criminal charges being filed. The request by the Jamaica Constabulary Force is among several recommendations made yesterday before the Joint Select Committee reviewing the Criminal Justice Suppression of Criminal Organization Act. Deputy Commissioner Selwyn Hay told lawmakers that investigations of criminal organizations are complex and intelligence-driven. As a result, Hay, who heads the crime portfolio, said that there is a need to allow investigators sufficient time to interview suspects, verify leads, and confirm intelligence before laying charges. However, the proposal caused some unease for lawmakers on the parliamentary committee reviewing the legislation. Several lawmakers, including Attorney General Marlene Malahoo Ford, Mark Golding, and Senator K.D. Knight, expressed reservation about granting the police this new power. Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark yesterday said that the government will revise the investment limits placed on pension funds, a move that will make more than $20 billion available for investment in venture capital, which funds are currently restricted from doing. Dr. Clark is quoted saying, "When we move the limit from 0 to 5% based on the $550 billion in pension funds, over $25 billion in capital will be available for investing in venture capital. That is a game changer for innovation, for opportunity, and for growth." End quote. Yesterday, Dr. Clark, in an address to the Compete Caribbean Partnership Facility Dialogue on Unleashing Innovation in Jamaica at the Courtyard Marriott Hotel in New Kingston, said that the institutional capital available to pursue growth-inducing, risk-taking activities is severely limited. The move represents one, the Economic Growth Council policy prescriptions outlined in its call to action document, released 2 years ago. In regional news, the main opposition St. Lucia Labour Party, SLP, yesterday filed a motion of no confidence against the government of Prime Minister Alan Chastanet, calling also for his immediate resignation as the head of the 2.5-year-old administration. SLP leader Philip J. Pierre told a news conference ahead of the start of the sitting of Parliament that the motion and the anticipated debate will articulate the deep concerns about the uncaring and irresponsible manner in which the business of the country is currently managed. He said that since the appointment and installation of Chastanet as Prime Minister and Minister of Finance, Economic Growth, Job Creation and External Affairs, St. Lucia has been governed in a manner that has undermined the Constitution, its conventions and practices. Chastanet led the United Workers' Party, UWP, to a 11-6 majority in Parliament following the June 6 general election. The SLP won the other 6 seats. In sports, we're on the pitch with football and the latest from the Issa Digicel Manning Cup. St. George's College, the Light Blues from the North Street, defeated the Dark Blues, Jamaica College, 2-1 in their semi-finals at the National Stadium last night to usurp the 5-time defending champions. Neverbell-coached St. George's will meet North Street rivals Kingston College in a Battle of North Street final after the Purples avenged last season's semi-finals defeat to St. Andrew Technical, beating their opponents by a similar 2-1 margin in the opening match of the evening's doubleheader. St. George's coach Bell said they really wanted the win. And that's the news. Thanks so much for watching PBCJ. Remember, we are the People's Station.